You've worn clothes your whole life, but have you ever worn a style that defines you? Because here's the truth. Most men die wearing the same boring outfits they started with. No evolution, no identity, no presence. But the top 1% of men? They don't just dress, they transform how people see them instantly. Today, I'm showing you 5 powerful dressing styles every man must experience at least once before he dies. These aren't trends, they're identities. Watch till the end. Your entire style might change. Like, subscribe. Comment your favorite style. Clothing is no longer just something you wear. It's something that speaks for you before you even open your mouth. In 2026, men's fashion has evolved beyond outdated rules and forced trends. This is the era of identity dressing, where what you wear becomes your personal brand, your mindset, your silent introduction. The modern man doesn't chase trends anymore. He engineers perception. Because here's the reality most people ignore. People judge you in seconds. Your outfit sets your status instantly. Confidence is amplified or destroyed by what you wear. Walk into a room underdressed, and you feel invisible. Walk in styled with intention, and suddenly, people listen differently. That's not fashion. That's power. Your outfit speaks before you do, and sometimes louder. This isn't about buying clothes. This is about unlocking versions of yourself you didn't even know existed, and stepping into rooms like you belong there. Style number 1, the modern gentleman. Relaxed tailoring. Forget everything you think you know about suits. The modern gentleman doesn't look stiff, uncomfortable, or outdated. He looks effortless, but expensive. In 2026, tailoring made a powerful comeback, but not the old-school version. This is relaxed tailoring, where structure meets comfort and elegance meets ease. Picture this: a perfectly fitted blazer, but soft on the shoulders. A clean t-shirt replacing the formal shirt. Crisp sneakers instead of heavy dress shoes. It's sharp, but never forced. Why this style hits differently? It instantly elevates your presence without screaming for attention. It works in almost every environment: meetings, dates, events. And most importantly, it signals control, discipline, and quiet success. Imagine entering a room. No bold patterns, no loud branding, yet people still notice you first. That's not luck. That's precision. You don't chase attention, you command it. This is the version of you that people respect before you even speak. Style number 2, the streetwear king, urban dominance. This isn't just fashion anymore, this is global culture. Streetwear didn't just rise, it took over everything. From underground scenes to luxury fashion houses, from social media to international runways, this is the language of the new generation. But here's what most people get wrong. Streetwear today isn't random, oversized chaos. It's calculated dominance disguised as comfort. Think, oversized silhouettes, but balanced perfectly. Cargo pants with structure, not sloppiness. Sneakers that don't just complete the outfit, they define it. Why it's so powerful? It gives you confidence without restriction. It lets you express personality without saying a word. And it connects you instantly to modern culture and influence. But the real secret? Clean execution, intentional layering, proportional balance. Because sloppy streetwear looks lazy, but refined streetwear looks elite. Streetwear isn't rebellion anymore, it's influence. This is how you look effortless, while still dominating the room. Style number 3, the minimalist beast. Quiet luxury. No logos, no noise, no distractions. Just precision. This is the style of men who don't need validation, because their presence already says enough. Minimalism in 2026 isn't about wearing less, it's about choosing better. Every piece has intention. Every detail is controlled. Think about it. A perfectly fitted black outfit, clean white sneakers, a beige coat that falls exactly right. Nothing stands out, yet everything feels expensive. Why this style is so powerful? It removes chaos and replaces it with clarity. It makes people focus on you, not your clothes. And it quietly signals wealth, discipline, and control. The truth most people miss? The louder the outfit, the more it's trying to compensate. The quieter the outfit, the stronger the man. No trends, no expiration date, no effort visible. Silence is the loudest flex. This isn't fashion. This is controlled dominance in its purest form. Style number 4, the workwear warrior, utility power. This is where fashion meets function, and masculinity feels real again. Workwear wasn't designed to look good, it was designed to survive. And that's exactly why it dominates modern style today. In 2026, utility fashion has evolved into something bigger. a statement of strength, resilience, and authenticity. Picture this: heavy-duty boots that look like they've seen battle, structured overshirts with purpose, carpenter pants built for movement, not just aesthetics. Why men are drawn to it? It feels grounded and honest. It's practical, durable, and built to last. And it projects quiet toughness without trying too hard. This style doesn't say, "Look at me." It says, "I can handle anything." But here's the difference between average and elite. You don't overload it. Pair rugged pieces with clean basics. Keep the fit intentional, not bulky. Strength isn't loud. It's built into what you wear. This is not fashion pretending to be tough. This is toughness, refined. Style number 5, the Tonal God, One Color Master. At first glance, it looks simple. But in reality, this is one of the hardest styles to master. Dressing in one color from head to toe sounds easy, until you realize it exposes every mistake. And that's exactly why it's powerful. In 2026, tonal dressing has become a signature of men who understand balance, detail, and visual control. Imagine this: all black, sharp, mysterious, untouchable. All beige, soft, luxurious, effortlessly rich. All gray, clean, modern, precise. Why it works so well? It creates instant harmony in your look. It makes your body appear sharper and more structured. And it feels like high fashion without trying too hard. But here's the secret most people miss. It's not about one color. It's about multiple textures. Matte with gloss, soft with structured, light with depth. Looking expensive isn't about brands, it's about balance. When done right, you don't just look good, you look intentional. The new rules of men's fashion, 2026 shift. Forget everything you were taught about fashion, because the rules have changed. In 2026, style is no longer about strict combinations or outdated do's and don'ts. This is the era where comfort meets luxury and identity beats trends. Men are no longer dressing to impress others. They're dressing to express themselves. You'll see it everywhere. Tailored outfits paired with sneakers. Luxury pieces designed for all-day comfort. Smart fabrics that move, breathe, and adapt to your lifestyle. Style is becoming smarter, sharper, and more personal. But the biggest shift? Approval is no longer the goal. The modern man doesn't ask, "Will they like this?" He asks, "Does this represent me?" Style is no longer about fitting in, it's about standing out effortlessly. And once you understand that, you stop following fashion and start defining it. Why most men fail at style? Here's the truth most men don't want to hear. They don't lack money, they lack awareness. Because the average man makes the same mistakes again and again, copying trends without understanding them, wearing clothes that don't fit properly, dressing randomly with no clear identity. And the result? They blend in. They look forgettable. Meanwhile, the men who stand out do things differently. They study their body. They understand proportions. They build a signature style that people recognize instantly. And most importantly, they don't buy more. They buy better. The real difference? Intentional dressing versus accidental dressing. One creates presence. The other creates noise. Style isn't about money, it's about awareness. Once you see that clearly, everything about how you dress begins to change. At the end of your life, no one will remember the brands you wore or the outfits you repeated, but they will remember something deeper. How you walked into a room, how you carried your presence, how people felt when you showed up. And style plays a bigger role in that than most men realize. Because style isn't just about clothes. It's about how you choose to present your identity to the world. So don't limit yourself to one version. Experiment, evolve, upgrade, try all 5 styles. Discover what truly fits you. Build a presence that people can't ignore. Because the best-dressed man isn't the richest. He's the one who understands himself completely. Before you die, make sure the world sees every version of you.